Stuff that I wish I had told myself when I was younger. Well, there's really not much, to be honest. The younger version of me is a little smarter than the more current version of me, because I was much more patient. I wasn't in a rush to get my strength up. I knew it would eventually get to the point I needed to, and I was okay with my weights going up slowly. I was okay with celebrating getting technically better. I was okay with celebrating my mobility going up and understanding motions better than just building brute strength. And that's what allowed me to stay injury-free for so long. So the guy that on paper should really get the lesson is the guy a year ago that just kept on lifting heavy regardless of feeling his body starting to slow down and feeling tweaks and little signals that were basically saying slow down. But I wouldn't take any of it back either, because going through this last year, getting injured, getting over the fear of being injured, then learning how to recover from those injuries, and also the accolades that came from pushing through those injuries have all been very worth it. I wouldn't take any of it back, because even when I got the nerve damage going into Arnold Classic Ohio, just with 2 weeks of training, not even, it was phenomenal to be on that stage with the world's 10 of the world's strongest guys. And then getting that pec tear later on. Whew, sorry. Too many burritos. So when I got that pec tear, it also forced me to slow down again. And I got over the fear of tearing something, and also learn how to recover from it in good mindset and focus. And then also to compete with not being in this exact place that I know I needed to be and wanted to be, and still to do well in a competition despite those setbacks, to really learn how to compete not being in the ideal shape. So that's been my journey. And I'm curious to see where it goes. I still intend to follow the procedures I used to follow, to go back to slowing down, to go back to being more patient. Ultimately, what I want you guys to take away from this is it always comes back to being patient, and learn from your mistakes. Don't regret them. See what you can take from them. If you get injured, learn how to recover. Learn how to compete and not being in the ideal shape. Come out of it with no regrets. It all is a learning experience, and I want you guys to value every single step of your journeys, because there's gold in every single hiccup that you go through. So if you guys have any more questions about the trials that I've been through, comment below and I'll be glad to answer.